Top 7 The Crucible Essay Topics. John Hale's character in The Crucible by Arthur Miller. John Hale is the character that undergoes, perhaps, the most prominent transformation throughout the play. You can write a paper tracing his evolution from a dedicated witch hunter to an opponent of witch trials. You can also analyze why, despite his change, he doesn't elicit the audience's respect. To do so, pay attention to how he chooses surrender instead of defiance. Miller's The Crucible, Who is to Blame? The Crucible has a tragic ending. A man is doomed to death because of his unwillingness to throw away his good name in a lie. Who is to blame for this tragedy? Answer this question in your paper. Can we blame solely individual characters? Or were there deeper systemic issues at play? Analyze the social and political context of Salem to find it out. Hypocrisy, Guilt, Authority, and Hysteria in The Crucible. For this topic, you can analyze how each of these themes is present in the play. How do characters like Reverend Paris or Judge Danforth embody hypocrisy, and what are the consequences of their actions? How does guilt affect the character's behavior? What role do authority figures play in perpetuating the hysteria surrounding witchcraft? Villains in Shakespeare's Othello and Miller's The Crucible. You can write an essay comparing and contrasting the portrayal of Abigail in The Crucible and Iago in Othello. What motivations drive the villains in these plays? What machinations do they use to achieve their goals? How does the social and cultural context shape their motives and behaviors? What are the consequences of their actions? Answer these questions in your paper. Goodness is a central theme of The Crucible. In this essay, you can analyze how the characters' perception of goodness drives their behaviors. Some characters, like Paris, Mary Warren, and Abigail, want to be seen as good. Others, like Reverend Hale, Elizabeth Proctor, and John Proctor, are concerned about actually being good. How do these differences shape their behaviors? What message does Miller convey about the nature of goodness under societal pressure? Values and morality in The Crucible. This topic encourages you to explore how the play portrays the clash between individual values and society's demands. Analyze the different values of characters like John Proctor, Reverend Paris, and Judge Danforth. How do they drive the conflicts in the play? You can also discuss how this literary work comments on human nature and moral decision-making. The theme of sacrifice in The Crucible. Sacrifice is a prominent theme in the play. You can analyze instances when characters make sacrificial decisions. What motivations drive these choices? Do they result from a sense of duty, moral conviction, or a desire to protect loved ones? You can also discuss how this play portrays sacrifice as a form of defiance through which characters assert their integrity and principles.